All right, so we're diving into a real-life art mystery today.
Oh, this is good.
You know how people always joke about finding like a lost masterpiece in their attic?
Right?
Well, this is the real deal.
Oh, wow.
We've got news articles, expert opinions, all about this family in Italy
Okay.
who might just have a genuine Picasso
Wow.
hanging on their wall
Oh, wow.
or, maybe tucked away in storage now.
Gotcha.
Still.
So how did they find this, or how did it come to light?
Well, that's the crazy part.
Okay.
It all starts with this junk dealer, guy named Luigi Lo Rosso, back in 1962.
Okay.
So picture this. He's young, only 24.
Right.
His family runs a pawn shop.
Right.
And he's exploring this, like, basement of a villa on the island of Capri.
Oh, wow.
Probably just looking for anything he could resell. You know?
Yeah.
Just another day at the office.
Right. Just rummaging through some dusty basement.
And that's where he finds it.
Okay.
This rolled up canvas covered in grime. But he sees a signature.
Uh-huh.
But at this point, it's just another item in a pile of, potential junk.
Yeah. So he just takes it back to the shop and throws it in the window.
But it doesn't exactly fly off the shelves. You know what I mean?
Right.
In fact, his wife, she wasn't a fan at all.
Okay.
So they end up hanging it up in their home for a while.
Right.
Then it moves to their restaurant.
Okay.
Can you imagine
Oh, wow.
a potential Picasso?
Just hanging out.
Just casual decor in a restaurant.
Yeah. Did anybody ever comment on it?
You're not going to believe this.
Okay.
They called it the Scribble.
The scribble.
I know.
Wow.
Like a multi-million-dollar masterpiece, maybe just hanging out with the daily specials. So how on earth did they figure out it might be the real deal?
Right.
Fast forward a few years.
Okay.
Luigi's son, Andrea, he's in school, flipping through an art history textbook,
Of course.
just like kids do.
Classic. Yeah.
And something clicks.
Okay.
He recognizes the style of,
Yeah.
the scribble from the textbook
Uh-huh.
and learns that Picasso actually spent time in Capri.
Oh, wow.
And suddenly,
Yeah.
his dad's quote-unquote junk shop find
Right.
takes on a whole new meaning, right?
Wow. That's incredible.
So he tells his family, right?
Yeah.
This is his theory. And that's when things start to get serious.
Okay.
They set out to authenticate this painting.
So how do they go about doing that?
Well, they start contacting art historians, trying to get,
Yeah.
expert opinions.
Okay.
But their journey it's paved with roadblocks,
Oh.
Some experts dismiss the painting as a fake.
Right.
Others suspiciously offer to buy it from them.
Right away. Oh, that's fishy.
Right. Like, everyone wants a piece of this potential Picasso.
Yeah. So did they give up?
No.
Okay.
They were determined, though.
Okay.
They wanted to honor their father's wish,
Yeah.
which was to get this painting authenticated.
Gotcha.
They even get the attention of the Italian police at one point.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's this suspicion that maybe the painting was stolen.
Oh, so it's not just art experts that they're dealing with.
No, it's getting pretty serious.
Yeah, high stakes.
Yeah, high stakes.
Okay.
But this is where the real detective work begins, right?
Right.
How do you actually go about proving a painting is a real Picasso?
Well, how do you do that?
Well,
I have no idea.
it's not as simple as just looking at the signature,
Okay.
although that is definitely part of it.
Yeah.
Think of it like solving this complex puzzle.
Okay.
You need multiple pieces of evidence
Yeah.
to fit together perfectly.
Gotcha.
So first, you have graphologists.
Graphologists.
They analyze the signature,
Okay.
comparing it to known examples of Picasso's handwriting.
So it's like handwriting analysis, but for art?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And it's incredibly detailed work.
Yeah.
They examine every stroke, every curve.
Okay.
Then you have stylistic analysis.
Okay.
That's where experts look at the brushstrokes, the composition, the colors.
Yeah.
Basically all those elements that define Picasso's unique style.
Oh, okay.
And they compare these details to his other authenticated works.
So they're looking for his artistic fingerprints, essentially.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And then there's the science.
Okay.
Experts can analyze the paint pigments, the canvas itself,
Uh-huh.
even the wood used for the frame.
Wow.
These techniques can help determine the age of the materials,
Right.
which obviously needs to line up with when the artwork was supposedly created.
So it's handwriting experts, art historians, and scientists all working together on this.
It's a whole team.
Yeah. Okay.
What happened next for the Lo Rosso family?
Yeah. Did they get their answer?
Well, last month, they got a major breakthrough.
Oh.
A graphologist working for a court in Milan certified that the signature on the painting
Okay.
is indeed authentic.
Wow. Talk about validation.
Right.
After all those years.
After all those years of uncertainty.
Wow, that's incredible.
But you mentioned earlier, this potential Picasso could be worth millions.
It could be, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the current estimate's around 6 million euros.
6 million?
Yeah.
That's life-changing.
Life-changing, yeah.
But it gets even more interesting.
Uh.
If they can get official certification from the Picasso Foundation in Paris,
okay,
the value could double.
Double.
Wow. So why does the Picasso Foundation hold so much weight?
Yeah, what makes them the ultimate authority on Picasso?
Well, imagine them as, like, the guardians of Picasso's legacy.
Okay.
They have access to this massive archive of his work, his letters, documents.
Wow.
Basically a treasure trove of Picasso knowledge.
Okay.
And they've got this team of top experts who use this archive along with the latest scientific techniques to authenticate his work.
So they're like the ultimate judges in the Picasso art world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For the Lo Rosso family, getting their stamp of approval
Yeah.
would be the final piece of the puzzle.
Gotcha.
It would solidify this painting's place in art history.
Right, but there's always a chance that they say no.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
There's still so much uncertainty hanging in the air for this family.
Yeah.
What happens if the Picasso Foundation says, nope, not a Picasso?
Right, yeah.
Does that mean the painting is worthless? And what about the painting itself?
Yeah.
What do we actually know about this artwork?
Yeah, what is it?
At the center of all this.
Right.
Those are all excellent questions
and
ones that we'll be tackling in the next part of our deep dive.
Looking forward to it. So before we jump into what a rejection could mean, let's talk about the painting itself.
Okay.
It's oil on canvas.
Okay.
And it's done in that classic Picasso style.
Oh, you know, the kind where nothing's quite where you expect it to be.
Exactly. Asymmetrical.
Right. Asymmetrical.
Yeah.
And the subject
is believed to be Dora Maar.
Dora Maar.
Yeah. Fascinating woman.
Okay.
She was Picasso's lover and muse for about a decade.
Oh, wow.
From the mid-1930s to the mid-1940s.
Okay. So to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know a ton about her.
Okay.
Was she just like a model?
No.
Yeah.
Dora Maar was much more than just a model.
Okay.
She was a talented photographer and artist in her own right.
Wow.
Deeply involved in the Surrealist movement.
Oh, wow.
And her relationship with Picasso, it was intense.
Okay.
Passionate and tumultuous.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, they inspired each other creatively, but it was also complicated, you know?
Yeah.
Picasso was already famous and Maar was still kind of establishing herself.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So this painting, it could be a window into their relationship.
Exactly.
Their emotions, the creative energy they shared.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And think about it. If this is authenticated,
yeah,
it wouldn't just be worth a lot of money.
Right.
It would become a part of art history.
It'd be in museums.
It would change our understanding of Picasso's work during this period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing to think about. Like, a lost piece of the puzzle suddenly appears.
Yeah.
And it just kind of shifts our perspective on this, you know,
Totally.
world-renowned artist.
Museums would want to exhibit it. Scholars would want to study it.
It'd be huge.
It would be a sensation.
Yeah.
And for the Lo Rosso family, I mean, it would be more than just money. You know?
Right.
Imagine the pride and satisfaction, like knowing that their father's junk shop find turned out to be this missing piece of art history.
Right. That's where it really hits home for me, you know?
Yeah.
It's not about the money or the fame.
Right.
It's about family.
It's about honoring his memory.
Yeah, honoring their father's memory and his belief in this painting.
Exactly.
But let's play devil's advocate here for a second.
Okay.
What if the Picasso Foundation looks at this thing and says,
Yeah.
nope, not a Picasso?
Yeah, what happens then?
What happens then?
That's the big question mark.
It wouldn't be the first time they made a mistake.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So even the experts get it wrong sometimes.
They've rejected paintings that were later proven genuine and vice versa. You know, authentication, it's not a perfect science.
Right.
It's really piecing together evidence, opinions, and historical context.
So even if the foundation rejects it, there's still a chance it could be real.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They could get other opinions, do more scientific analysis. I mean, who knows? New evidence could emerge.
So it's like the story's not over.
Right.
You know, there's still this lingering mystery.
The mystery continues.
Yeah. But even without the Picasso Foundation's, like, you know, seal of approval,
right,
this painting could still be pretty valuable.
It could be. It could be sold privately, maybe to a collector who believes in it.
Yeah.
Or the family could just keep it,
right,
you know, treasure it as a family heirloom,
Yeah.
it's their decision. It's amazing how much this one painting can tell us,
Yeah.
about art, about history, about family,
Absolutely.
the world of authentication.
It's a whole world.
Yeah. But you mentioned earlier that a new Picasso could,
Yeah.
change our understanding of his work.
It could.
You expand on that.
Well, I mean, think about it. Picasso's one of the most studied artists of all time. I
Yeah.
mean, his work has been analyzed, categorized, dissected for decades.
Yeah.
A new painting, especially one from a well-documented period, could introduce new ideas,
Okay.
challenge existing interpretations,
Wow.
spark new research and debate.
It's like adding a new chapter
It
to an
does.
already epic book.
Exactly.
Okay.
And remember, this painting is believed to be of Dora Maar.
Right.
It could give us new insights into their relationship, how she influenced his work, what his artistic process was like during that time.
So even though the painting's future is uncertain,
Yeah.
its potential is enormous.
Yeah.
It's like this time capsule from this pivotal moment in art history,
Yeah.
just waiting to be opened and explored.
That's a great way to put it.
Right.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's what makes this story so captivating.
It is. It really is.
It's a reminder that art isn't just about aesthetics or
Right.
monetary value.
It's about the human experience.
Right.
It's about emotions, relationships, and the complexities of life. It's
Yeah.
all in there.
And sometimes the most valuable discoveries are found in the most unexpected places.
Absolutely.
I mean, who would have thought a scribble hanging in a restaurant
Right.
could potentially be,
This missing piece of art history.
a missing piece of a world-famous artist's legacy.
It really is incredible.
It's a testament to the power of observation,
Yeah.
curiosity,
Absolutely.
and a little bit of luck.
Yeah, a little bit of luck goes a long way. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
But it speaks to the enduring fascination we have with art and the stories it tells. On that note, I think it's time we shift gears a little bit
Okay.
and delve into the potential consequences for the Lo Rosso family if the Picasso Foundation says no.
Yeah, let's talk about what happens if they get rejected.
We've talked about the excitement of finding this painting,
Right.
the whole authentication process,
Yeah.
the potential impact it could have on the art world.
Absolutely.
But let's face it, there's a chance the Picasso Foundation might reject it.
Right? It's a possibility.
So what happens to the Lo Rosso family's dream then?
Well, it would be a setback for sure,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily the end of the road.
Okay.
Remember, the art world,
Yeah.
it's not always so black and white.
Right.
There's a lot of room for interpretation,
Yeah.
debate, even evolving opinions over time.
So you're saying even the experts don't always agree?
Exactly. And the Picasso Foundation,
Yeah.
as respected as they are, they're not infallible.
Oh, really?
They've made mistakes.
Wow.
They've rejected paintings that were later proven to be genuine.
So what could the Lo Rosso family do if the foundation says no?
Well, they could get second opinions from other art historians,
Okay.
these specialists in Picasso's work.
Yeah.
They could commission more scientific analysis,
Okay.
maybe using new techniques that weren't available before.
Right. Right.
Sometimes new evidence comes up that completely changes our understanding of a painting's origins.
It's like a detective story that just keeps going.
It really is, with new clues and twists all the time.
But even if they do all that and they still don't have a definitive answer,
Yeah.
the painting wouldn't be worthless.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It would still be valuable, especially with that signature authentication from the graphologist.
Right.
They could sell it privately to a collector
Uh-huh.
or just keep it in the family.
Yeah.
It's really up to them.
It's incredible how much this painting, this scribble has taken this family on.
Yeah, what a journey.
They faced skepticism, suspicion, excitement.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It really speaks to their perseverance
It does.
and their belief in their father's discovery.
Absolutely. And, regardless of what the Picasso Foundation decides,
Yeah.
this whole story is a reminder that art can have a huge impact on our lives.
Right.
It goes beyond just money.
Yeah.
It sparks curiosity, it ignites passions, and it connects us to history.
And sometimes it just turns our world upside down.
It does.
Like it did for the Lo Rosso family.
Totally. They went from a junk shop find
Yeah.
to potentially owning a multi-million-dollar masterpiece.
All because their father was in the right place at the right time.
That's right. A little bit of luck goes a long way.
And a keen eye, too.
Yeah, you got to have that.
That's what makes this story so compelling.
It is.
It's a reminder that art can surprise us,
You can.
challenge us,
Yeah.
and there's always more to discover,
Absolutely.
even in the most unlikely places.
That's the beauty of it.
It makes you wonder how many other hidden treasures are out there,
Oh, I'm sure there are tons.
just waiting to be found.
Right under our noses.
Maybe one of our listeners has a masterpiece tucked away somewhere.
You never know, right?
That's a great takeaway from this deep dive.
It is.
Next time you see an old painting
Yeah.
or a dusty sculpture,
Yeah.
take a closer look.
Exactly. Do some research.
Yeah,
Ask some questions.
who knows? You might be holding a piece of history.
You really might.
I love that it's a reminder to never underestimate the power of curiosity
That's right.
and the thrill of the hunt.
The thrill of the hunt.
You never know what treasures are hiding in plain sight.
That's right. Well said.
Well, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive
I think so.
into the world of potential Picasso's
Yeah.
authentication.
And the Lo Rosso family's journey.
It's been a fascinating journey for sure.
It has.
We explored the art market,
Yeah.
the science behind authenticating artwork,
Right.
and the power of human curiosity.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure being here.
Until next time, keep exploring,
Yeah.
keep questioning,
Keep your eyes open for those treasures.
and you never know what you might find.
Exactly.